NASA's telescopes have just spotted something that by all rights shouldn't exist. A blood-red object, the size of a mountain, drifting silently between Mars and Jupiter. Officially, it's catalogued as 3I, Atlas, only the third interstellar visitor ever confirmed in our solar system. But the deeper astronomers look, the less sense it makes. When Atlas first appeared in survey images, it looked ordinary. A faint streak, one of countless comets discovered each year. Calculations showed it would skim past Mars and then vanish into the void. But within days the story shifted. A crimson glow flared around the object, expanding for dozens of miles like a pulsing heartbeat in the dark. Spectrographs registered wavelengths unlike any comet ever observed. Stranger still, the glow wasn't steady, it pulsed. In clean, deliberate intervals. The spacing of those pulses matched prime numbers, a sequence rarely found in nature. Inside NASA control rooms, tension thickened. Was this simply a glitch in the instruments, a trick of scattered light? Or had the universe just begun speaking in numbers? Publicly, NASA struck a cautious tone. Comets, they explained, can flare and flicker as jets of gas erupt. But privately, researchers admitted the behavior was unprecedented. The crimson hue alone was baffling. No interstellar object, not even the famous Oumuamua, had ever displayed such a sustained red halo. Then came another twist. As Atlas neared Mars, its trajectory didn't bend under the planet's gravity as expected. Either its mass was far lower than predicted, or something unseen was counteracting the pull. A few daring voices whispered the word propulsion. Dr. Elena Korvs at the European Southern Observatory warned colleagues not to leap to conclusions. Nature is stranger than fiction, she reminded them. Yet even she admitted the prime number pulses unsettled her. In one leaked clip, a researcher muttered, "If this is just ice and rock, it's acting like it has orders." Leaks and rumors spilled into the public. Online forums swarmed with theories. An alien scout. A probe from a lost civilization. A disguised machine. Others dismissed the idea as Oumuamua all over again, another natural oddity blown out of proportion. But then came the blackout. For 12 minutes during a scheduled tracking session, every instrument lost contact. When Atlas reappeared, its brightness had surged tenfold. NASA explained it away as a rotation effect or sudden outgassing. To skeptics, the timing felt intentional, almost theatrical. Amateur astronomers began capturing their own images, a glowing ember against the stars. Social media trended with #CrimsonVisitor. YouTube channels dissected shaky telescope footage, some claiming to see structured edges inside the glow. Meanwhile, military analysts quietly raised alert levels. Classified satellites were retasked. The whispers grew. What if Atlas wasn't drifting but maneuvering? What if the crimson halo wasn't gas at all, but some kind of field? As it plunged closer to the sun, Atlas grew more bizarre. Jets of vapor arced out like antennae. Instead of chaotic flickering, the pulse pattern stabilized. Radio telescopes registered faint microwave emissions, right at frequencies some have proposed as ideal for interstellar communication. Still, NASA held firm. There is no evidence of alien technology, they repeated. Yet behind closed doors, unease deepened. Speculative theories multiplied. The lighthouse hypothesis suggested Atlas wasn't meant for us at all, but served as a beacon triggered when our solar system crossed some hidden galactic boundary. Another, called the Harbinger, proposed Atlas was just the visible part, that smaller undetectable probes might already be scattered throughout our system. Others thought the pulses were a test, a way to measure how humanity reacts when confronted with the unknown. Then came an eerie detail. As Atlas passed near a small asteroid, its orbit shifted by a hair's breadth. Too subtle to raise alarms, but enough to spark questions. Was this gravity at work, or control? Skeptics countered with simpler ideas: exotic ices, strange spin dynamics, or uncharted chemistry. History is full of cosmic mysteries that dissolved once better data arrived. And yet, even the most grounded astronomers admit the combination of Atlas's crimson glow, its numerical pulses, and its puzzling trajectory make it one of the strangest visitors ever recorded. Now, every major observatory is locked on target. The James Webb Space Telescope dissects its spectrum at incredible resolution. Radar arrays map its form. Amateur stargazers around the world keep watch, adding to the global vigil. And humanity, perhaps for the first time in decades, finds itself united by a single question: what exactly is this thing? Maybe Atlas is nothing more than an exotic comet, a wanderer carrying the chemistry of a far-off star system. Maybe it is a probe, silently recording our every move. Either way, it has already changed us. It has forced governments to consider the unthinkable. It has reignited ancient debates about life beyond Earth. And it has drawn millions of people outside at night, craning their necks to the stars. Soon, Atlas will slingshot past the sun and back into the interstellar dark. Perhaps it will leave us with a final flare of gas, a last coded pulse, or nothing but silence.